Good morning, children. Today you are going to learn about heart. Okay, the human heart. Human heart actually it is a muscular organ. Okay, and it's a shape cone shape, and its size is about as the fig as a fist. Fist means what it is fist. When you fold your fingers, na, so that time showing na that is the fist. This heart also be having the size about the as the fist. And where does it lies? It lies in between the two lungs. We have two lungs, left and right. So in between these two lungs, this heart lies, and which is actually protected by the rib cage. Okay, and not only that, see, it is in between the lungs also. It is slightly tilted towards the left side. You can see here also. We see left side. It is slightly tilted. Okay, and how many chambers it is having? When you see in this, you can see very clearly. You see upper two chambers and lower two chambers. These upper two chambers are known as the atrium. Okay, so atrium, it is the singular form. In plural it is called as atria. Okay, and here see the right atrium and the left atrium, and downwards see these two chambers. They are the left ventricle and the right ventricle. Okay, and in between these ventricles there is a partition. What is it? This is known as septum. Okay, this septum only separates the left and right side of the heart. Okay, and here in the ventricle you can see number of valves also present, so yesterday's class also I told you the valves only. What is the function of these valves? They prevent the flow of blood in different directions. It will allow the blood to flow only in one direction. Okay, and now see how it is in this atria and the ventricle. So arteries are actually thin walled cells, but the ventricles are thick walled cells. You can see this thickness, see the walls. These muscles are actually the cardiac muscles. This what is this cardiac muscles? These are the muscles present in the heart. In the previous classes you learned what are the different kinds of muscles present in the human body. They are the voluntary muscles, involuntary muscles, and the cardiac muscles. Okay, so here the cardiac muscles, they are present in the heart. And now see why this atrium and arteries, the both are different. Okay, arteries, they are the blood vessels which carry the pure blood from the heart to different parts of the organs. So here also see this atrium, they are having the thin walled, but there the arteries, they have thick walled cells. Okay, because from the heart, after pumping the blood, that will be the pumped blood only carrying by the artery, so they have the thick walled cells. In this condition you see here atrium, they are thin walled cells because they have to only receive the blood. Okay, but here in we are talking about the ventricle, they are thick walled cells because they have to pump the blood. Understood? I now see that if we are talking about the functions of the heart, human heart approximately 70 times per minute it will beat. Okay, and it produces the sound lub dub, lub dub, lub dub. That sound, if you are keeping your ear closer to somebody else's chest, so you can hear this, feel this sound lub dub, lub dub. Okay, and that beats actually rhythmically and continuously in the cycles of the contraction and relaxation. Okay, So this how this functions, see here in the right side diagram, arrows showing here, very nicely. So you see the right atrium, this is the right atrium, okay, here it is the left atrium, and here this is the right ventricle and this is the left ventricle. So here see from this right atrium, it is receiving the deoxygenated blood, okay. Deoxygenated blood means which is impure blood, that is carrying from different parts of the body, okay. So from this side also it comes and from this side also it comes, so from here this it receives the deoxygenated blood, and then that is pump this blood to the right ventricle. See this arrow, it is pumping this blood to the right ventricle. From that right ventricle, the blood is sent to the lungs. See here, from this it is going to the lungs. See these two, this one and this one, these two are the lungs. So here you see it is passing towards there, that is, this is also, this is through the pulmonary artery, okay. So because pulmonary artery is carrying the pure blood, but only the exception, that is the pulmonary artery, that carry the deoxygenated blood, yesterday I explained it well. So it is moving here, okay. And then see from the lungs, now from the lungs how it is moving. After the purification, the oxygenated blood, that is returning to the left atrium. From the lungs it is coming towards the left atrium through this pulmonary vein, and then this from here it is sent to the left ventricle, okay. Here when the ventricle contract, the blood is again pumped to the arteries, so arteries में चले जाते हैं, okay. So and distributed to again to the various body organs, okay. So see from here again it is moving it oxygenated blood, and then from there it will reach us to different parts of the body. Understood this one, how this movement is happening? Okay, now see the next one is the pulse rate, okay. So when this ventricle of the heart, these two are the ventricle, they contract and they expand, so when they contract, it produces a wave like effect, that is known as pulse, okay. So see here pulse from the heart, and see you can see this the wave like movement. You can also see here when we are taking the ECG, the people when they get a heart pain, chest pain, that time going to the hospital, doctors advise to take the ECG. In that it is showing this only, the wave like movement of the heart, okay. But the doctors, they can identify this one, okay. And the rate of pulse, that is exactly the heartbeat, okay. So that is what heartbeat when want to measure. So how you can measure that? Because it is like exactly the pulse and heartbeat exactly same. So the pulse, it can be checked by keeping the two middle fingers across the wrist of our hand, okay. See here these are the two fingers, these two fingers, middle fingers, they are, it is keeping just across the wrist, this is the wrist. So and keeping them, they can know the ticking sound, okay, from that wrist. Through these fingers you can feel it, that is what, that is actually the pulse, okay. And see pulse meter also there, that also we keeping, so it will shows the pulse rate. And see when we are doing the exercises, that time our pulse rate will be higher. Understood why it happens? Because when this ventricle pump the blood faster, it actually, because the glucose will be breaking down when we do some work, the energy will be used up, and it asked to produce more energy. For that, it is asking the ventricle to pump the blood faster, okay, so that they will get the oxygen uh, in the body during that exercise, okay. And see the next one, that is the stethoscope. You all are familiar with this one, right? It is where you used to see this one. Mostly it is, you can see this hanging around the doctor's neck, Anna. So this is only stethoscope. The rate of heartbeat can be measured directly with this stethoscope. The doctor is keeping this on his ears, two sides. These two sides keeping on the both the ears, and from this they he used to keep it on our chest and measure it. Okay, he can hear the sound of the heart flowing of the flows of the blood in the arteries and veins, everything he can come to know it. And you see this one, you can also check it by the activity. You just when you are keeping the your ears near to the chest of your friend or your brother, your sister, whoever it is, and that time you can feel this rhythmic sound, lab dub sound. Not and otherwise you can to do one thing. You can take some sheets, papers, and a paper you take 15 to 20 sheets of paper, you collect it and just roll it. Or you can, it is not like that, simply the number of sheets you have to take. If any roll like this aluminum foil, these are coming now inside, you will get the cotton roll only, that one if you are taking, then also keep it that one near to the your friend's chest or your brother's chest or your sister's chest. Then you see that time you can feel the your sisters or brothers heartbeat. Understood? Through this rolled sheets or through this rolled one, okay, rolled cotton box or something. Even the pipe with that also, okay, you can feel it. This is like the same exactly like the stethoscope. And who invented this stethoscope first? It is by the French physician Laennec in 1816, okay. And that one in 1816 only invented. Before that also the doctors, our physicians, they listened to the patient's chest. How? They just keep their ears direct near to their chest. But afterwards they it was very uncomfortable for both of them, for the doctor as well as for the patient. See, sometimes some communicable diseases may be there, and if the doctor is very closer to the patient, then he will also get infected, right? So to avoid that, keeping little bit far from that, so this instrument helping it. Understood, children, up to here? Okay, now what you have to do, all of you take a page like yesterday. You take the page or you take a your science test copy or science copy, then you write these questions, okay. Write these questions. All of you write it. First question, what is the shape of the heart? What is the shape of the heart? Second question, how many chambers are there in a human heart? How many chambers are there in a human heart? Third question, how many times per minute the human heart beats? How many times per minute the human heart beats? Next one, name the partition which prevent the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in the heart. Name the partition which prevents the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in the heart. The left and right side of the heart is completely separated by dash. And the sixth question, the rate of pulse is exactly same as the dash. The rate of pulse is exactly same as the dash. Seventh question, the sound of the heartbeat is dash. The sound of heartbeat is dash. Now question 8, by which instrument the rate of heartbeat can be measured? By which instrument the rate of heartbeat can be measured? Ninth question, blood flows from the upper chambers of the heart are known as dash. Blood flows from the upper chambers of the heart are known as dash. Now the last question, the heart is protected by dash. Heart is protected by dash. Done it, children? Okay, children. Thank you. Now, listen. I am waiting for yours